Agriculture isn't just about muddy boots and manual labor anymore. Today, it's about innovation, influence, and impact. And some of the loudest and most powerful voices in this space are women. From running farms to running social media platforms, these agric influencers are proving that agriculture is a space for bold ideas, digital storytelling, and real change. In this video, we explore the vast opportunities in agriculture and how women are not just participating, but leading the way. Enjoy this video and do not forget to subscribe to the Farming in Africa YouTube channel. Do let's engage also under the comment section. When I see ladies here at the farm, I get particularly excited. But today, I have another lady farmer right here. And when I see this lady, what comes to mind is solidarity. Solidarity because I feel like she has been there through our worst moments. When that whole situation or incident happened in Brekum, somewhere last year, right? She was the very first person, an agric influencer herself, to travel all the way to what? Is it commiserate with us? Enyonam, thank you once again, and you're welcome to the Sementia Learning and Development
Thank you for having me.
I know you're very busy. You're always all over the place. It's really difficult to catch you.
I'm trying. I'm trying. We need to be the voice for the voiceless farmers.
Yes.
And amplify the work they are doing.
Yes.
And so that's the only way we can, bridge the information gap that has been existing for a long time in agriculture. So we are doing what we can do.
We're doing what we can do. What you guys don't know is when I entered into this agri space, there are not many lady agri influencers like her, especially in Ghana. And so when I entered into this space, she's one lady that when I had the privilege of just even chatting with you, learning from her, it was mind-blowing. And so how do you feel knowing that now the space is welcoming a lot more ladies like myself? How does that make you feel? Do you feel threatened?
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Agric influencing is a new thing happening in Ghana. For a very long time, bloggers who exist were giving their attention to the entertainment guys, the politicians,
the fashion industry.
Exactly. Leaving our farmers on one side. So for me as a journalist, I did not want to follow the norm. I wanted to be different. I wanted to carve a niche for myself. And so when I started, I became the pace setter. And that way, I started opening the doors for those who would inbox me that, hey, I'm inspired and today I have a channel promoting agric, or I'm inspired as a journalist, and when I complete school, I also want to channel the part of agriculture, journalism, instead of the politics and others we know. So for me, it's a very welcoming news. It's very exciting. If you get closer, I tell you to do you. I am different, my energy, my everything is different. So I just talk to you depending on what questions or clarity you want. And then I encourage you to keep pushing.
And then you encourage the person to keep pushing. And that is exactly what she has been doing. And for me, what sets her apart is how she offers support easily. It's not easy to find industry players or colleagues in this field who would easily dispel or give certain information you need. And I can count the number of times she has referred people, or she has referred us to people as the go-to livestock people. I think there have been almost 4 times where I've gotten calls, oh, I made some good inquiries and referred me to you guys, and I'm like, what kind of support is this? I mean, do you do that for everybody? Because you started by saying you've created a niche for yourself, and for you, I love how the whole of agric seems to be your niche. And then we come in and we say, okay, this is our niche in the livestock industry. And for you to refer people to us, is this something you do, or you just felt,
No.
these guys?
Everybody has their strengths and their weakness. So like you said, I'm all over. Mine is to champion and empower the young people to look for a niche, a space for themselves. It's too big for me alone.
It's too big. I love that. It's too
for
big.
everybody to find a slot for themselves and focus on that and grow it to become theirs. And so apart from farming in Africa, when anybody call me, I want to do habanero, I want to do greenhouse farming, I refer them to the pharmacists. Here's one person, Alex Afari, is one person who is also, his specialty is greenhouse and open field farming. You call him, and if it's Pakoshito or anything habanero, I push you to go to him. But if it's general enquiries on Enyonam, I want to do this, I want to do that. How do I go about it? I say, come over, let's talk. But if it's a unique thing, whoever I know, niche, I refer you to the person.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. And I would never forget that. That's why I started by saying, whenever I see you, the word that comes to mind is solidarity. Now, let's go into some of your experiences in this field. I cracked the joke, but what they don't know is it's not a joke. It's difficult to catch this lady. She is all over. In the past few months, where have you been to? you tell them so they'll believe me that you are difficult to
Nadia,
catch.
don't do this. My goodness.
Where have you been? For the last few months.
Oh my goodness. I've been to Zimbabwe. Then I came back and went to Morocco.
You see.
And I'm going back to Kenya in the next 2 months.
You see.
So you see, Nadia, it's not been an easy journey.
I was coming to that. It's not all about the glories and successes.
No, it's not been an easy journey. Saying that what people know, you don't want to do that. This is new and you want to champion it. When I started, to even get farmers to interview them, I have to beg. Please, my main interview. I will help you.
Your own business.
I had to beg. But today, glory be to God, people call you, how much will it cost you to come to my farm?
Interesting.
People call you, how much will it cost us for you to be a speaker on our program? How much will it cost you to do this, do that? But for first 1-2 years, you need to sacrifice to build a foundation.
That's very important.
So it hasn't been difficult. You see me moving around with some team. It's
your
not for free. They have family, they have bills to pay, and you have to sort them out. So that's why at times I tell viewers that when you are watching our videos, don't skip the ad. That is the little way you support the work we do. And we are also supporting the team that we work with.
Today you're making my job easier.
I mean, fueling the car. I have to fuel the car. We need to buy cameras. We need to buy parts of cameras.
Gadgets, equipment, and
it's
everything.
Expensive, guys. Come on now. So
come on now.
And share the videos and don't skip.
Thank you. On that note, if you have enjoyed this conversation to this part and you've not subscribed to this channel, you're going to miss out when I get influential people like Enyonam, the Ghanaian farmer, right here at the farm.
I saw farming in Africa on Facebook, and I have been their #1 subscriber. I follow them on all the other handles. So please, everybody should follow them on YouTube, Facebook, all the other handles, and I'm sure they will enjoy.
I love the way you said it's not all about the highs and the successes and the glories. Now, a lot of people think when we talk of agriculture, it's about everybody tilling the soil. And that's actually why I asked you how many places you've been to. To a young lady out there watching, she will be very surprised to know that agriculture has carried you to all of these places. I was in South Africa last year, July. I went to Abuja, Lagos last year, December, because of the same agric field. And I like the look on people's faces when they ask me what I do and I just say I'm a farmer. I still can't get over that. I wanted to ask you how your own experiences with that has been.
Anytime.
Young lady like you, what do you do? Say you're a farmer. How?
Well, they even don't say what you, they say, what are you doing in the bush? Fine girl.
In the bush.
What are you doing in the bush?
Look at her boots. You look at her boots.
This is my hills, you know. I slay in these hills.
I mean.
And I'm excited. So they'll ask you, what are you doing in the bush? And I say that if we don't talk about our farmers, who then will? This guy sacrificed a lot. Till the land, produce the food, take it to the market. They don't even get the deserving price, but they still have to manage. They won't give up, because if they do, then you won't eat. You have to fast. So these people deserve a little bit of spotlight for people to know what they do the process they go through, and whether or not it pays off. One other thing is that I don't want people to assume agric doesn't pay. It pays so well.
Great.
It pays so well. And so if your father hasn't told you this 4-wheel, this mansion, I've been to this conference, all thanks to my farming, it is because he doesn't want to share. But agric is not a poor man's job. It is expensive and it is rewarding.
I mean, just to buttress what you are saying, to see a fine, pretty young lady here, look at the way she is even speaking the English. You see, she is very educated. That's number one. So first of all, that erroneous conception that agric is for only those, I don't even want to use that word,
yes.
but it's for only those who would till the soil. We are changing that narrative. If you can see these two ladies on your screen right now, in our heels, in quotes, as she said, climbing pens, moving into bushes. Watch the videos, you would see the places we go to. And this is what we are doing to change the narrative in this space of agric. I want you to believe every word she has said, that see, it is worth entering into. And for me, one thing I would want you to hit on is to tell that young lady that, see, there is space for you. I have never been into, I've never studied agric. That's what people don't know. I have never studied agric. And I entered into this field, and suddenly, before I even entered, I was wondering, what can I do in this field? I got the invitation and I just sat in my room one night. I said, agric. All I do is, I know I love to talk. And there are ladies like ourselves who love to talk, and they're also wondering, what niche can they create for themselves in the space? Maybe we are not examples enough, so add some words and let them know what niche they can create for themselves in the space.
So the agric value chain is pretty much big. So from the livestock, what you see here, the crop farming, the value addition, those who would buy those goats and then turn into beef, processed food for, so value addition is there. The commodity traders, those who buy in bulk and either supply government or private institution is also there. Agro-tourists, if you don't want to do anything, just visit farms, have an agreement with them, and create a website, become an agro-tourist. Look for people, take them to farms, charge money, make money, advocate. There are those who say, for me, I would always be making noise in the ears of government. Whether you like it or not, you have to listen. You can be an advocate in the agriculture space. And of course, climate journalism is also there. The climate issue is causing a lot of havoc. There is inconsistent rainfall. There are crops that are, there dry spells, and a lot of things are happening. So you can say, I want to be a climate advocate or climate journalist and report, whether writing or doing videos about climate issues wherever you find yourself. And of course, you can also go into the area of agro-consulting. You can become a consultant in agriculture space. It is endless.
It's endless.
People who are in the tractor, the agric machinery, it's endless. So just look at what works for you. Grow yourself. It's gradual. It doesn't take...
It takes time, guys.
Yes, it's not so quick and you are recognized. I am still trying to meet ambassadors and presidents and all that, even at this level. So it takes time to build a very recognizable brand. Enough to attract, people who call the shot in the space.
See, consistency is key. That time she's saying it takes, if you are not consistent at it, you would fail. And so talking about advocacy, first of all, thank you, because that was so in-depth. I love the information, the way you've opened our eyes to the opportunities that exist in this industry. So hey, not all of us till the soil. That is brilliant. From every now and then we all hit the ground, we touch the soil and everything, but we have our niche like Enyonam has just described in detail. Talking about advocacy, you launched something very brilliant, how many months ago? Because I was at the launch.
I think about 4 or 5 months. Interesting.
I just want you to talk briefly about that for me, because where I see girls, you would find me there. So yes, do talk about that initiative for me.
So Agric for Girls is their initiative that has been launched by the Ghanaian farmer somewhere around last year, May.
Great.
So our Great for Girls initiative is simply an initiative to empower young girls.
Great.
And to also train them and support them with startup kits to come into the agriculture space.
Great.
Because when we look at people who are vulnerable, women and girls are the most vulnerable people, especially those who are unemployed.
Yeah.
They are vulnerable to a lot of things. Just for them to get their daily bread or, you know, purchase a few needs in the house.
Yeah.
So for me as a lady,
Yeah.
I know what it is if you become empowered,
Yes.
if you have a job that put money into your pocket and
Yes.
food on your table,
Yes.
you are comfortable and you can be self-sustaining. So
yeah.
our Great for Girls is simply to train these young ones,
Yes.
whether from senior high or you are a graduate who is unemployed home, and you want to learn stuff like mushroom farming, you want to learn stuff like juice processing, you don't know how to go about it. You want to learn stuff like commodity trading, how to find the farmers, buy from them, wash, clean, and go and sell. So these are the simple agri-businesses that we are equipping these young ones with so they can be self-sustaining and, of course, financially empowered.
Well, I am very, very inspired, and to the world of agric and all of the enthusiasts that exist in this space, just get ready for the revolution coming, starting right here at the Sementia Learning and Development Farm. In fact, let me ask her, she has been here. The last time I crossed paths with her was at Bono region, Brekum. And today you are here at our farm, Sohom. Hey, what has been your impression?
It's incredible.
I see.
It's beautiful, lovely climate. Great technology and innovation happening here.
Definitely.
I'm always impressed with Fred. Fred is just like the opposite of Ming. We are always aggressive. We are always, you know, chasing our dreams. We are always exploring, not knowing what the outcome will be, but we just want to take the risk because we are go-getters. If you have to achieve something, it doesn't come, you know, sitting there. Exactly. No. You need to pursue. Pursue to the latter and do it diligently, and you would achieve some results. So I'm excited about a new, you know, farming in Africa or Sementia farms. You should come by. Of course, the Ghanaian farmer is championing agrotourism. We just went to Cape Coast, and in the next month, 26th of April, we are going to the Volta region. Our next stop would be Sementia farms. So if you're an animal lover, you know, goats, sheep, piggery, poultry, Sementia farms is a place to be, and we will arrange a trip to this place, wait for the package to come out. Of course, we are also working on a conference together. I just spoke with Fred about it, so watch out for our conference somewhere May, June. Make sure to register and attend because you would love the conversation that will be happening during that time.
See, she has done all the work for me today. That is how nice it is to meet a fellow person in this industry. And Enyonam, thank you once again.
Thank you very much.
It's been an absolute honor having you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, I love your heels.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, she has said it all, okay? So, hey, do let's engage under the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to the channels, go find these channels and subscribe. It is very, very important. The acquiring of knowledge, there is no end to that. So, hey, let's do this journey together. And as always, we would come your way with another impactful video from the Sementia Learning and Development Farm and from Enyonam, the Ghanaian farmer, right here to you. It's all love. See you in our next video. Thank you so much.